There are and have been countless of great photographers out there. But what separates the greatest black and white photographers from others? And who are they anyway? Get ready to be inspired by the works and legacy of the greatest black and white photographers of all time. Ansel Adams is considered one of the GOATs due to his masterful black and white landscape photography and his technical expertise in exposure and composition. His development of the zone system revolutionized photography by allowing precise control over contrast and tonal range, creating images with exceptional depth and clarity. Adams' work not only showcased nature's beauty, but also played a significant role in conservation efforts, helping to protect national parks in America. Before we continue, we have to get clear about the criteria that qualifies black and white photographers to be considered as one of the greatest of all time. First and foremost, they have to be a pioneer in their genre and do consistently great work over a long period of time. They also have to have a certain amount of success and fame and possess an outstanding vision or purpose. Michael Kanner is celebrated for his minimalist black and white landscape photography. His long exposure techniques create a soft atmosphere, often featuring serene waters, misty skies and delicate light. Kanner's work is distinctive for his simplicity, balance and emotional depth, drawing viewers into quiet, meditative scenes. Henri-Cartier-Bresson is considered one of the greatest photographers for pioneering street photography and coining the concept of the decisive moment, capturing fleeting, perfectly timed shots that tell powerful stories. His mastery of composition, light and movement set a standard for the genre, influencing generations of photographers. Elliott Erwitt is known for his witty, spontaneous and often humorous street photography that captures the quirks of everyday life. His eye for irony, absurdity and human emotion combined with impeccable timing set his work apart. That qualifies Erwitt as one of the most influential and beloved street photographers of all time. Van Ho transformed ordinary street scenes of mid-20th century Hong Kong into striking visual narratives. His masterful use of light, shadows and composition made him a legend in street photography. Van Ho had the ability to capture mood, movement and human emotion with a painterly aesthetic. Irving Penn's portrait work is celebrated for its elegant simplicity, his masterful use of light, and psychological depth. His ability to capture both the power and vulnerability of his subjects gave his portraits a timeless, intimate quality, setting a new standard for the genre. Richard Avedon's work is special for its bold, high-energy fashion photography and deeply intimate, emotionally revealing portraits. Whether glamorous fashion shots or stark, powerful portraits, he left a lasting influence on both commercial and fine art photography. Peter Lindbergh's portraits are different, raw and unretouched, emphasizing natural beauty, authenticity, and emotional depth. He rejected excessive glamour and artificial perfection, capturing his subjects, especially supermodels and actors, with a cinematic black and white style that highlighted their true character. Helmut Newton is a pioneer in fashion photography, known for his bold and provocative style. His photos often show strong, confident women with a mix of glamour, mystery, and sensuality. He pushed boundaries while keeping his work elegant and iconic. W. Eugene Smith is admired for his powerful photo essays that combined deep storytelling with extraordinary technical precision. His obsession with perfection drove him to extreme length, spending countless hours in the darkroom and sometimes risking his well-being to capture the truth. His emotionally charged, precisely crafted images set a new benchmark for documentary photography. Sebastião Salgado is one of the greatest photographers of all time because of his breathtaking images that document human struggle, resilience, and the impact of globalization. His large-scale projects reflect his deep commitment to social issues and environmental conversation. With a striking balance of art history and activism, Salgado's work captures both the harsh realities and profound beauty of the world, making a lasting impact on documentary photography. Gordon Parks captured very powerful images that document racial injustice, poverty, and social issues in America. As the first black photographer for Life magazine, he used his camera as a tool for change, capturing deeply human stories with both dignity and artistry. His civil rights photo essays not only shaped documentary photography, but also influenced cultural and political discourse. Ezra Stoller is one of the greatest architecture photographers for his precise compositions and masterful use of light. His images of modernist landmarks shaped how these buildings were perceived. Stoller's ability to translate architecture into striking, almost sculptural photographs set a new standard in the field and continues to influence architectural photography today. The work of the French photographer Eugène Auger is special for documenting old Paris, capturing its streets, architecture, and atmosphere before modernization erased them. His poetic, detailed images profoundly influenced architectural photography and surrealism. Alfred Stieglitz elevated photography to fine art through his pictorialist style and promotion of modernist photography. Edward Steichen was a visionary in both art and commercial photography, He bridged fine art and fashion photography, shaping modern visual culture. Robert Capa is known for his raw, close-up war photography. He captured the human experience of conflict with unmatched intensity. Blassy's evocative night photography of Paris revealed the city's mystique, romance and underworld, making him a master of urban storytelling. Weegee is famous for his gritty, high-contrast crime and street photography. He documented New York's raw energy with unfiltered realism. Dorothea Lange's iconic Depression-era portraits, like Migrant Mother, gave a powerful human face to social struggles. Vivian Meyer's mysterious, reflective self-portraits capture a hidden world of solitude and self-exploration, making her a post-human icon. Mary Ellen Mark created intimate and empathetic portraits of marginalized communities, telling deeply personal and humanizing stories. She also had a nice connection to Hollywood actors. Man Ray was a pioneer of surrealist photography. He used experimental techniques like solarization to create dreamlike and very abstract images. Yusuf Carr's dramatic lighting and ability to reveal character made him the master of iconic, powerful portraits of world leaders and artists. And last but not least, I have to mention Jeff Bridges. His unique panoramic behind-the-scenes images offer an intimate cinematic perspective of Hollywood life. Alright, this was my selection of the greatest black and white photographers of all time. Of course, not everyone made it. I also have a favorite black and white photographer who didn't appear in this list because he's not that famous and not really a pioneer in his genre. So if you missed your favorite black and white artist, please let us all know in the comments below so that we can all be inspired by your favorite photographer. because that's the goal, be inspired by the greatest of all time. And if you enjoyed this episode, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because a future episode is already in the pipeline. So see you soon.